Welcome to tonight's Premier League action, everyone. We're gearing up for the final match of Matchweek 12, Newcastle United hosting West Ham United. The game kicks off at 8 p.m. local time at the iconic St. James Park. The stadium, with a capacity of 52,409, is not only the largest in northeast England, but also one of the oldest and most historic grounds in the region. Let's talk numbers. Newcastle United currently sits 9th in the league table with 18 points. A win tonight would see them leapfrog Tottenham into 6th place. On the other hand, West Ham is 14th with 12 points. Even if they secure a win tonight, they'll remain behind Bournemouth in 13th place unless it's by a very large margin. Breaking down the stats, for the hosts, Newcastle has scored 13 goals this season, conceding 11, averaging 1.18 goals per game. That's a goal roughly every 76 minutes. They're conceding about 1 goal per game, and interestingly, their home scoring rate is slightly lower than their away rate, 1 goal per game at St. James Park compared to 1.33 goals on the road. Their goals are spread fairly evenly across both halves, but they tend to score most frequently in the last 15 minutes of each half, 29% in the first half and 21% in the second. Newcastle's home form so far, 3 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss. West Ham's numbers are surprisingly similar. In attack, they've also scored 13 goals this season, averaging 1.18 per game with a goal every 76 minutes. However, their defense is significantly shakier. They conceded 19 goals so far, averaging 1.73 per game, with an even worse record on the road at 1.8 goals per game. Defensive frailty is undoubtedly the Hammers' biggest challenge this season. Unlike Newcastle, West Ham's goals are distributed evenly across all periods of play, without any standout scoring windows. Head-to-head history, Newcastle has the edge here. In their last 29 encounters, the Magpies have come out on top 14 times, with 8 draws and 7 losses. Most recently, Newcastle beat West Ham 2-1 in their last meeting. What's likely to happen tonight? Neither team is particularly dominant in possession, and both have struggled with goal-scoring consistency. Defensively, West Ham has been more vulnerable, especially on the road. Adding to their challenges, they're dealing with injuries in the attacking lineup, which could mean a more defensive approach to this match. For West Ham, a 0-0 draw would be an acceptable outcome. They'll focus on keeping a clean sheet and look to strike on the counter when opportunities arise. Newcastle will be without Don Burn due to suspension, but his absence is unlikely to cause significant disruption as there are capable replacements in their squad. Up front, Alexander Isak and Anthony Gordon are key players to watch, though both had heavy minutes during the recent international break, so fatigue might play a role. Prediction: this match could be low scoring, with West Ham likely to lose by no more than a single goal. Stay tuned and follow us for daily match analysis and predictions. Let's see how this one unfolds tonight.